5 races to go, 48 points cover the top 4. We have a title fight indeed in MotoGP, and in unexpected circumstances, as Fabio Quartararo's DNF at Aragon blew the title race wide open and has allowed Pecco Bagnaia and Aleix Espargaro to get within 1 race win of the top of the championship. We have Enea Bastianini, who is 48 points off, and anything can happen. Enea is by far the rank outsider in this, but stranger things have happened in MotoGP, and we know to expect the unexpected. And I'm here to talk about each title contender's chances that we have over the next 5 races, and who is going to be world champion. So let's get straight into it. Firstly, we have to start off with Fabio Quartararo, the championship leader, and it's fair to say that his championship lead has been in decline since the summer break. We've seen Pecco Bagnaia go on a great run of form and just chip away at his championship lead. It was 30 points before the DNF on Sunday, and it came at the worst possible time for him. But he's heading into tracks that he was quick as a rookie, and I think that needs to be put out there. The Yamaha, as we know, hasn't changed that much in terms of mechanically, philosophy, how the bike actually handles around certain tracks. And as we went to the flyaways in 2019, like I say, Fabio was a rookie and he took to these tracks no problem. And the bike hasn't changed. So he's going to have a base setting or there and thereabouts, tires change. And we've got a few more electronic aids, but the foundations that he can work from are there. And I think that it's a positive outlook. I think the Yamaha will go very well around Motegi. It'll be very fast, I believe, around Buriram in Thailand. And I also think it'll go well, as is shown in history, it'll go very well around Malaysia and Phillip Island. So Yamaha need to look at the positives. They have arguably one of the most talented riders in MotoGP. He's the only person that can run at such a high pace on that bike. All isn't lost. And I think if he gets a good solid result this weekend in Japan, his flyaways will completely change and it'll pose the questions to the others. Speaking of the others, Pecco Bagnaia, who went from 91 points off after the Sachsenring crash that he had to 10 points in this world title fight. An unbelievable turnaround. We had 5 races where he won 4 in a row and finished second to Enea Bastianini at Aragon. And you think of the bike, that's the advantage Pecco has. He is on the best bike and he looks like he's in the best form of his life. He's going to go to the flyaways in a different mentality. It sounds strange. He closed the gap down to 10 points on Sunday, but it felt like he lost more because he didn't win the race and closed it down to 5. And you look at it, they all looked a little bit disappointed at Ducati as Enea Bastianini ran off with the goods. And I get the sense that if we're in that situation again, and say Enea is mathematically out of the championship fight, and in the later rounds, say Malaysia, and him and Pecco are battling, you will see him go through team orders. But at this point, Pecco needs to show his mentality of strength. And I think he has everything in his corner that makes him the title favourite. We don't know what it's going to be like weather-wise in these circuits. The flyaways are always chaotic in terms of weather. Could we see rain? That's not going to really help Pecco. I don't think he's the best wet weather rider. He's certainly not the worst, but I don't think it's his strength. And we could see other factors, other riders getting involved. You never know, but Pecco has the ball in his court. Speaking of experience, no one in the MotoGP grid, and it's a fact, has done more flyaway events than Aleix Espargaro, who is 17 points off the title lead, and Aprilia are very, very fast. And I think that's a credit to his work and what Aprilia have invested into his advice in terms of where they want to be and the vision. And the vision has came true this year. They are a top team. They have exceeded all expectations, but Aleix needs to win a race to really get this title charge going with momentum. His form before the podium at Aragon wasn't great. He was getting outperformed by his teammate Maverick Vinales. And I think that if he can get a couple of podiums and say a race win, who knows what this title's going to look like by the end of the flyaways. It could be completely different than how we've started. And I think that the experience that Aleix has, he will be quietly confident. And I think that they are playing down their expectations. But I think that bike's a lot better than it actually is. And what Aprilia are giving it credit for, they have a real shot at this world title. And you look at the opposite end, in terms of experience, Enea Bastianini is in his second year of MotoGP. And he is still a win with a chance of winning this title. 48 points. Now he needs a lot of things to go his way. He needs to win every single flyaway pretty much and hope that there's a disaster for a few, or if not all of the title contenders above him. But you never know in MotoGP. Enea's form and his pace is so strong. I think that Ducati have a real problem on their hands, and it's good luck to them managing that, because he will want to win these races. And I think that until he can't mathematically win this title, he will be a thorn in the side of Bagnaia, Espargaro and Quartararo. I'm very excited for this, but Enea has a real long shot at this title. But MotoGP can surprise you in the most spectacular ways. And the thing is, I'm here to enjoy it. You're here to enjoy it. Whoever wins this title deserves it. That is it. It's been earned. And who's going to win the title? Based off what we know now, like I say, in 5 weeks' time, this video could be completely rubbish. It could be accurate. But you have to look at form. And Pecco Bagnaia is the favourite head into this run-in. Will he win the title? You have to say yes. But I do think Fabio Quartararo has something up his sleeve. I think that the advantage that he knows what the Yamaha can do around these circuits is very, very knowledgeable. And I think that's where he is going to end up, maybe gaining on others when others are going to struggle. But make sure to subscribe to Crash MotoGP for more content. We are so close to 20,000 subscribers. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That helps us out greatly. And I will see you next time.